Another 60 people left homeless after a shack fire in Cape Town, and Eugene Tablanche murder case to continue. With the news this hour, I'm Ayanda Gunene. Another 60 people have been left homeless after yet another shack fire in the Cape Town area, this time in Joe Slovo's informal settlement near Milnerton. Yesterday afternoon, 60 people were left homeless in a shack fire in the Overcome Heights informal settlement in the South Peninsula. Spokesperson for Cape Town Disaster Management, Wilfred Solomons Johannes, says no injuries were reported, but police are investigating arson as the possible cause of the Joe Slovo fire.
Disaster management teams are on the scene this morning to assist the fire victims. It is believed that a fire canister was found in one of the dwellings where the fire started, and the police has opened an inquest into the matter.
Western Cape Premier Helen Zille says it is impossible for the state to build houses for everybody. She was responding to questions at a New Age breakfast meeting in Cape Town. She says the current challenge government is facing is how to deal with the enormous housing backlog. Zille says that is where the idea of working partnerships come in, and it could be a possible solution. She also spoke about racism, saying it remains a great challenge which everybody needs to deal with head on. She says the DA is committed to fighting racism not only in the Western Cape but in the whole country. Protest marches are being planned in Egypt today against the police's inability to contain football violence. This comes after at least 74 people died in clashes between rival football fans in the city of Port Said. Egypt's ruling Supreme Council of the Armed Forces has announced 3 days of national mourning. Hundreds more were injured as fans invaded the pitch after a match between a local team and visitors from Cairo. Emergency meetings of the Cabinet and Parliament have also been called. The PAC in the Western Cape says it will hold a series of events to highlight the role that its founding president, Robert Sobukwe, played in the liberation struggle. The party launched the Robert Sobukwe Month at the Salt River Community Hall outside Cape Town last night. Sobukwe died this month in 1978 as a result of lung cancer. He spent 6 of his 9 years on Robben Island in solitary confinement. PAC Western Cape leader Anwar Adams.
In the time of Mandela, when he spent time on the island, these 27 years, he was a non-entity. No one knew Mandela, but everyone knew about Sobukwe at the time. So he was greater, much greater, and Mandela was a non-entity. But today, it's reverse, it's the other way around. And I find that a great injustice. But we need to blame ourselves for not keeping the story and the greatness and speaking about Sobukwe.
The prosecution and the defense in the Eugene Tablanche murder case will continue their battle today on whether confessions made by the accused can be admitted as evidence. The defense argues that at the time of the right-wing leader's murder on his farm near Venterstop in April 2010, the police failed to follow proper procedure, especially in their handling of the teenage accused.